So let's talk briefly about logging your training. Now, you can log it however you want on your side. As long as you know what it means, that's fine. Now, you can also log this thing in a Notes app, Google Sheets, or a spreadsheet. You could send us a message directly through the app or just write it down in a handwritten journal and then take a picture of it and either save it on your phone in some type of archive that you have or send it over to us. You could also take a screenshot of what you did. Now, as far as the training format, I always encourage you to write down kind of a little synopsis at the top. Make sure you include the date, what you're doing, like what the overall workout was about, maybe the exercise name, obviously, is really important. The weight or the load that you're doing, if you have a weight that you're doing, even if you're just doing body weight, just write BW squats, right? Now, I write things a little bit different than the rest of the world, and this just makes a little bit more sense to me. I write the weight / the reps by sets. And I like to total up the number of reps sometimes too. Now, the reason why I write it that way, some people will write it as sets by reps. So when they'll say, I did 135 for 3 sets of 5, right? And then it's just easier to say that way when you're looking at it. I write it reps first because generally I'm logging my workout as I do it. So what I might do is, let's say I'm working with 50 pounds, right? I'd write 50 pounds / and I did the first set of 5. Then I did another set of 5. So I'd write comma 5. So I'm writing down what I'm doing as I go. So rather than writing, if I know I'm going to do 7 sets or whatever, then I'll just write 5 reps by 7 sets. So you can kind of play around with that a little bit. Like I said, the more important thing is you know how to read your stuff. And then if you want me to take a look at things, maybe just tell me how you're writing it out or make it a little bit clear by writing out reps and sets when you're writing your numbers in there. So you could take a look at some of we got our syntax on the left here, or our format that we kind of like usually recommend to people, and then kind of an example of what like maybe a training day might look like based on what you did.